I garden.
That's great. Okay.
A lot of the ladies I have really nice lawn, really nice gardens, and don't want just any lawn care guy in them because they can't tell a plant from a weed. And so I go and do their gardening for them.
Wow.
Because they've gotten older and
They can't keep up.
And then I do a gardening for a lot of people who just don't have time.
So I opened Rosa Lee 3 years ago out of my home. Honestly, to goodness, I really just think it was inside of me.
Yeah.
I don't think it was taught. I was 8 years old and can remember having yard sales on a TV tray at the end of the driveway by myself for passerby. Something there inside of me to make money, but it wasn't really just to make money. It's just what I thought you had to do. I mean, you had to pay for things. So it goes way back, and it never ended. You know, it's just always been instilled inside of me somehow.
To be honest with you, pay.
Driven by pay?
Well, I'm female, and a lot of areas I was in, I didn't get paid the same as the men got paid. And so I still probably get paid less than men in my own business, but I'm making more than they were willing to pay me
Gotcha.
at other jobs. Okay. Well, the main thing I concentrated on was good reputation for word of mouth. And that's where I've gotten most of my clients is word of mouth. And don't do anything underhanded.
Okay.
When you say you'll be there on time, you'll be there on time. When you say you'll be there at 8, you show up at 8.
Gotcha.
And call back. If someone calls you, you return calls. Because it's amazing how appreciative people are when you show up on time. They're like, I've called, so-and-so, and they've never showed up. They keep saying they'll show up. But, yeah, I would say just be respectful to your client's time.
For the simplest answer is just hard work. I mean, you do have to have some type of organizational skills in time management. But time management is a huge thing that people overlook.
Yeah.
Because if you spend all of your time over here chatting with the customer, and you forget that you've got to go and purchase or pay bills or whatever, clean the toilets, because that's in management too, then you've wasted your day. And so I'm a huge stickler on time management. You got to block off your time frames and you got to stick with your goals. Sales they come very naturally for me. And so it's sort of, it's not hard for me to sell. I love my customers. So I look forward every day to talking with them. I think that honesty and ethics go
A long ways.
forever. They go everywhere because it's rare these days. It's becoming more rare these days, unfortunately. People aren't used to a man was good as his word, but we have sort of forgotten that cliche. And it's just like, we'll just let it slide this time, and nobody trusts anybody anymore. So when you find somebody you can trust, and your loyalty will tend to go towards that person, whether the cost is higher or whatever. You will go, no, I'm going to stick with, what's your name?
Tammy.
I'm going to stick with Tammy or Dara because they've always done me right. And I'll pay a little bit more for that. I absolutely agree with that. And that's what we stand on. You have to work hard. It is not going to be, to own a business, it is not going to be a 9-to-5 job. It is giving the effort above and beyond what you think you get paid for, above and beyond what other people would pay you for. Anyway, but I agree with that. Don't give up on your dream. And one thing I learned later in life, I'm 53 years old, is not so much to chase the money at this point in your life, but to chase the dream. Because the money will come. But once you get to that dream, you're working hard and your ethics are high, all that other will come.
Not to give up on that dream. I'm going to call Cassie.
But we're all on a journey, and we're all looking for sort of the same thing, but we have to go different ways to get there. And even in business, what your ultimate goal is to succeed, whether you want to succeed monetarily or ethically, morally, whatever it is, we're all wanting success. We all want the good, and it's hard to find, but you won't find it unless you stay on the right path of that journey and you work really hard to get there to the end, and it's like once you break the tape, run through that tape, don't stop running. You just keep going. And that's what we build every single day on. That's what I try to teach my team is, you know, we never let our guard down. This is not ever going to be an easy day, not even one. So we're going to strive to be better every single day than the day before.